up, guys? I am on a stolen bike. Just kidding. It's my buddy's KTM 390 RC he just picked up. He's letting me take it out on a ride. So we're gonna do some exploring a little bit, see how it feels. I already got a chance to ride it home for him because he actually doesn't have his license yet. He's been riding around like back roads and everything, and he's really enjoying it. And from my experience for the 35 minutes or so that I rode it, it's a pretty good bike. I'm actually impressed. It's better than I expected, honestly. Like, it has some get up and go that I wasn't aware that a 300 was capable of having. Granted, this is the first 300cc bike I've ridden, or 380 something, I think. It's surprising, honestly. I find these mirrors pretty much useless. I don't know if it's just because I don't have them set up right, but I mean, they're okay, I guess. They just shake around a lot. Holy touchy back brakes. I look like an idiot on it though because I'm wearing my blue jacket and blue helmet with my blue visor. I changed my gloves out just so I have a little less blue. But it doesn't really matter. I'm hoping that the camera angle is decent. I'm a little more leaned over than my bike, obviously. This bike is really comfortable. It's so light, it's crazy. All the weight is so low in it that it just handles like a champ. This is the third street bike I have ever ridden. The first was when I took my motorcycle safety course. It was like a little Yamaha 250 Supermoto kind of thing. And that was cool. This is really gravelly. Jeez. I do want a Supermoto at one point. This thing shifts so quickly, it's crazy. It's the smoothest clutch. I mean, seriously, I'm impressed. This thing just gets up and goes. It's crazy. Granted, it is like 306 pounds with no fuel in it, so it's super light. Dude, it feels good. It just, damn, I like this. This is a great beginner bike. Holy crap. He's not a beginner. He's been riding dirt bikes as long as I have, maybe even longer. But this is his first street bike, and I think he made a damn good choice. And it's gorgeous. I'll pull off and show you around the bike. I'm sure you guys have seen them. It shifts so freaking smooth, like you don't even feel it. But I guess that is the 300 feel, right? Like, I just hit 60 right there, and it felt like nothing. That's awesome. We're gonna change the oil out, or he's gonna change the oil out, just because it's a new bike. Don't know when it was changed last or whatnot, but man, it handles nice. Yeah, I'm impressed. It's just so light. Jesus. It's easy to go fast too. Maybe just because I'm not used to the seating position, so it's a little more aggressive than my bike. Like my bike, you sit like this. My bike feels a little more like a dirt bike, honestly, just from seating position. But I can see the appeal for being kind of hunched over. Damn, this is nice. There's a few things he wants to do to it. He wants to get the integrated tail with turn signals, which is not a bad idea. Ooh, I like the look of the stock tail light even. It has like a line. I would show you, but I don't know if he wants me showing his license plate. Although it is a temporary one, but still. I'm so impressed. That guy's really close to that truck. Man, this truck has to be going straight. But dude, I like this thing. Stay back 200 feet. Well, I think I got about 15, 20 feet in front of me, so I think I'm good. He's already got the bar end sliders. I don't know if those are stock. He has the fender eliminator already, which is nice. One thing that him and I have both noticed while riding it is the fact that the seat gets really hot, and it's probably because the exhaust is right underneath it, and it's like this big bulbous exhaust. It does need a little more coolant. We're gonna throw some waterless coolant in this, because I'm gonna put it in my bike too. I don't know why I haven't already. Yeah, Evans waterless coolant, some great stuff. I run it in my dirt bike, my dad's dirt bike. It's great. This is one of my best friend's bike. He was the first of my friends to get a motorcycle, and I know that a couple of my buddies really want them, but they're just waiting for financial reasons or just the fact that they're still in school and don't have a place to have it or store it or ride it for a long time. So they're just waiting. But I think my dad's gonna be the next person that's close to me to get a bike. I'm pretty excited about that. I've always ridden my dirt bike with him. I started riding dirt bikes before my dad, actually. He bought me my first one. After I had been riding for probably a year or two, he decided to get one himself. And then we've always ridden together and stuff. It's been awesome. So I'm excited for him to get a street bike so we can do some road trips together. Anyways, back to the topic, this bike. I've noticed the seat is pretty hard. Not necessarily bad though. It's a hard seat, but you don't really notice it. I guess for really long rides it might not be great, but I don't know, it's fine. The suspension on this one is great. I heard some bad reviews about the 2015 suspension on the RC390, but this is the 2016 and apparently they fixed it. It feels so good. I think it's also partly the seating position. Dude, I like this bike though. I wonder, I don't know if they have like a 690 RC. I know they have that Duke 690, which I've always wanted to ride, or the Super Duke. Damn, those are dope bikes. I'll have one of those one day. I can't get over this bike though, honestly. It just feels so freaking good and nimble. 30-mile-an-hour turns are just a joke. I wish I could go faster, but I'm paranoid about cops. There's been cops everywhere. It's insane. I think it's because it's riding season has really begun and they know people are going to be whipping around on them. Dude, this thing is just so nimble. God, I love it. It's not even my bike. I love it. I mean, it is lacking in power, but I mean, for a 300, this thing's freaking awesome. I can't believe it. Honestly, actually, I take that back. It's not lacking in power. I think it has a damn good amount of power. Can't compare it, of course, to 600s or anything. It does not feel anything close to that 250 I rode. That was like more than 100 cc's less. But it feels way more nimble than that even, and that was a Supermoto, so it's practically a freaking dirt bike. And oh man, I'm thoroughly freaking impressed. It has decent engine braking too. This thing is fun to ride though, honestly. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I'm just thinking about my other video all of a sudden, and I uploaded it, I don't know, like 4 days ago or something, and it has 2 views. And like one of them is my friend's. Oh god. So funny. All in good time though. Plus I'm just doing it for the fun of it anyways. Man, this bike just feels so good. I'm gonna have to ride my bike right after this. I might just continue the vlog back on my bike. Oh, I was gonna pull off and show you the bike. Duh. I know where I'll take us. It's pretty funny. When we went to pick up this bike, my buddy didn't know if he would be allowed to ride it because he doesn't have his endorsement, you know? So I was actually the first one to ride this before he even rode it, and I was just like, dude, this feels great. You need this in your life. The guy let him actually ride it, and he just loved it. Check my radar, my ass. You can't expect to see this bike a lot in my moto vlogs. Now that I have a riding buddy that loves riding as much as I do and pretty much has the same time schedule as I do, he'll be going on rides with me. Oh, this is nice. Just handles so well. I'm cracking my wrists. I honestly love this thing. I've heard these make great track bikes. This thing's gonna sound so much better when it gets his aftermarket exhaust. I was gonna take us down in that parking lot, but now that I think about it, I think it might be gravel. Yeah, it's gravel. Dude, this thing handles like a dream. I can't get over it. This thing is so fun to ride that it doesn't matter that it doesn't have the same amount of power. Like, one day, yes, he'll be, probably sooner than later, he'll be wanting a more powerful bike, but until then, he's gonna love this thing. He already loves it, so that's great. Good God, that feels good. I'm gonna have a lot of jumps of me just saying crap like that. There's a cop right there. He's probably gonna come around here. Oh, he's definitely thinking that I'm hiding from him. All right. Let's take a look at this bad boy. That is good looking. I'll have to take a picture of that. We were both unaware. This needs to come off. This was just on there from the previous guy. But these light up. Yeah, man, it's a good looking bike. Didn't come with the back foot pegs, but he doesn't really think he'll be giving anyone rides. He thinks that it's too gutless for other riders to be on with him. But I think it'd be fine. Just don't get a super fat chick on there and it'll be fine. Cop was waiting right on the other side of that. That's great. I bet they have people come back here all the time doing naughty things. Probably drugs, honestly. Freaking heroin epidemic in Washington. That's a whole other subject I don't want to talk about. This thing gets incredible gas mileage. It's gone down one little tick, and that's it. And we've put like literally 45 miles on it, and it hasn't gone down like at all. Well, I'm super happy that my buddy let me ride this thing. It's super fun. Like it's just a fun bike, and it's so forgiving. It's unreal. I guess that's why they make perfect beginner bikes. My buddy's gonna watch this. He's gonna be jealous that he's not getting to ride it. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the video off here. I don't know if I'll continue into my REI trip, but if not, have a good one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this.